This next clip
It's
allegedly
fake. Fake video, GG.
comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines.
Oh, here we go with the CCTV footage again.
In a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image
Peck with another 10. W Peck with another 10. Appreciate you, Peck.
becomes very strange.
What? Bro, it is a glitch in the camera, man. There ain't no way we starting out like this, dude. Just say it ain't so. Hook Ghost are real with the 10 gifted. Thank you, Ghost are real with the 10 and high vibes with the 5 again. This is the only explanation you need for this right here. The only one. Tyler with the 5.
CCTV natin.
Yeah, come on.
Check Sanchez yung CCTV, bakit ganyan?
Yo, Shadow, I think we're dropping them in June. W Shadow with the 1,000 bits as well. Appreciate you, Shadow. W Shadow, Tomato with the 5,000 bits. W Tomato. Case, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really watch streamers, but I subbed your stream because I heard a song about you. So crazy, I had to look you up. You should listen to DTI by Alris. It's so good. Okay, appreciate you, Tomato. W Tomato, man. Thank you. Anyway, debunked. It's a glitch. Get out of here. Valo with the 5.
See in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way,
Keyword
making
glitch.
it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
What?
Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Are you serious?
Looking for a broker that can match your drive and ambition? Don't settle for second best.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng pera.
Hey, hold up. What you about to show, bruh? Okay, it didn't show nothing. Okay, we good.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries.
Who said that? The source is unknown. Crazy part is that's not even the same woman that was walking earlier. Yeah, it is. My bad. Yo, just Dev with the 5. Thank you.
Did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says.
It's a camera glitch, man. We all know that.
This clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us
Exactly. Nobody knows the original source of the video, much less we don't know if she's dead or not. And I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. It didn't look like that thing was moving fast enough to just instantly kill somebody.
to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or
That's exactly what it is.
is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight.
Well, we're 0 for 1, chat. We're 0 for 1 right now. Yo, Peck with 20 gifted subs. Yo, give me some W's for Peck with the 20 gifted subs. Appreciate you, Peck. W Peck, chat with the 20 gifted. Burrito with the 5 as well. W Burrito.
A woman named Brenda says that
one!
late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Cap. Not gonna lie, you real for the chair with the box fan in it, man. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean, chat?
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a
Cracky.
pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have.
That's an actual kid coming out of the room, and what you're calling a pale face is just the light coming through the door for a second.
Have no idea what this could be. Something at the door.
Man, come on,
Chase
man.
Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The
R.I.P.
elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier.
R.I.P., man.
So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens.
So you gotta take into consideration the context here, chat. They're already staying in somebody's house who recently passed away, so immediately their mind is gonna be wandering. So if any little small thing happens, they're gonna chalk it up to the spirit of the dead individual that was there before. That's that, you know what I mean? So any little thing that happens, they're gonna be like, oh, ghost action. That's the context. You know what I mean?
That is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
What?
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So,
That is the
We were
most
just-
awkward thing ever.
just going to bed and we're not.
Yeah, don't point the camera over there or nothing. Keep pointing it at you. Yeah, okay, bud.
Let me just show you.
It's too late now. It stopped. What you mean? Let me just show you it's done.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Where did she go? Where did she go? Is she still in the room? Or is that her that went outside and doing this?
And, like, we're literally just.
Bro, get out of here, man.
Even though there's no draft or air current in the
Bro, come on.
house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen
Yeah,
force.
she ran out of the room, bruh.
Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Uh-oh!
Okay, so we're leaving.
Yo, Cinderella with the
We got
5.
all of our stuff packed. Oh.
Okay, dude, there's only so many times we can do the door gimmick. Do something else. Put some effort into it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car.
No, she's not! Rachel's behind the door, buddy! Make it any more obvious that you lied. Rachel's already in the car. I'm sure she is, buddy. She's behind the door. Man, get out of here.
I'm leaving, like.
Yo, Peck
I
for
don't know what's
another
going on.
5.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster
Rachel with the 5 gifted. Rachel, is that you?
than before.
Rachel.
Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
Okay, nah, that's Rachel over there pulling the door.
But some think it might have been something more sinister
Yo,
that had
Diana
taken
with
up
the five as
residence
well,
in the
W,
house.
Diana.
But what do you think?
I think it's a bunch of baloney. That's what I think.
The follower.
Uh-oh.
It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some
At
pictures.
least they're smart because they're going with a large group. You know what I mean? Hiking through woods at night, you want to have at least, 4 or 5 people with you.
And accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other
Wait, what happened?
follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group.
GG.
The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
What? What, a shadow figure following them?
Kami guys, naliligaw. Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Yo, Diana with another 10
Hindi mga
gifted
kasama
W,
namin.
Diana with another 10.
Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila.
W, Diana.
Wala na.
Did you see it?
Well, that's not a ghost. That's just somebody that lives in the woods following them. That's not a ghost. That's an actual person. Right?
As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure
That's a person, chat.
seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared.
Because it ducked off in the woods.
The girl
and it
who
knew it was about to
posted
get
this
caught.
video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods?
Yeah.
Or just what is this?
That's a person in them
You
woods.
decide. A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some
Yo,
strange
did he get ran over right there? Did you see that?
day. A guy named
Bro,
Brendan
looks
has
like
a
this
YouTube
car was about to run
channel
straight over him.
where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England.
Okay.
Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as
Who's from Exwix, England in here?
village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town.
Okay.
And kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me.
Oh, you're cooked, buddy.
I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around
Oh,
2:30 in the
no.
morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van. That must do.
Yo, Hannah with the 5. W, Hannah.
Someone just tried the door.
You better stop.
Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here.
Did it bust him window out?
Oh my god.
Somebody busted his window out, bro. They wrong for that. I bet somebody thought it was like an abandoned van or something, thought they was about to steal something out of it. So they busted the window out. When somebody yelled, they took off running. Somebody said it was a ghost. Yeah, it was a ghost. Picked up a brick and busted the window out. Yeah, you're right. Hey, man, you gotta get out of there.
That's my phone.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles.
No, it was a ghost with a flashlight.
Or smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there.
Nah, it was a ghost.
Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way
It was more likely that was a ghost. You know what? That proves it right there. I believe in ghosts.
back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good
YouTube channel, Brendan Explores.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of newsletters have already monetized.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Somebody send this man some proof.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
Oh, yeah, there is. You ain't lying.
A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Y'all see them ghost orbs?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f***?
The only scary thing about this video was the Raisin Canes on the table. You could have got anything and you chose to get Raisin Canes.
It did not go well.
Dude, what the f***?
Fish and shrimp.
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
What'd you say? Where do you recommend for chicken? Slim Chickens. Slim Chickens is literally the best place. Dude, I'm telling you. Slim Chickens, man. Yo, happy birthday, Celeste. What?
This video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off.
Well, yeah, he's got a couple of his buddies in the house doing it.
Inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers. A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
Is that Dookie on the bed?
What the?
Bro, that's That's a mouse under the covers. Yo, Ducky with the 5.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now. And then
Yeah.
I just saw multiple people saying bed bugs. Buddy, what? A bed bug is like the size of like 2 ants. You think a bed bug could move a bed sheet? Y'all think bed bugs are as big as like a roach? No! Bro said bed bugs. The stains are bed bugs? I don't even think it's that. I think people just nasty laying on the bed, bro. Usually you see the stains, like usually you see bed bugs like in the corners, man. Bro, bed bugs are nasty. That's one of my, dude, actually, chat, no lie, one of my biggest fears is bed bugs, bro. Like, seriously. Like, if somebody tries to come in my house, I'm like, bro, oh no, man. Because, oh, dude. Yo, Peck with the 20 gifted subs again. Yo, W Peck with the 20 gifted subs again, bro. Oh my goodness. W Peck with another 20. Rubber Ducky with the 5 and Peck with another 10. W Peck. Because, dude, when I used to work maintenance, bro, when like somebody in one of the apartments would get bed bugs, we'd have to go in there with like this powder stuff. Bro, having to be in there trying to treat, I'd be so scared I was going to bring some bed bugs home, bro. I'd be scared, man. Bro, I hate bed bugs, bro. I hate them things.
Shut up.
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange...
Okay, if it's not a rat, it's just wind draft caught up under the blanket and just going like a circle. There's like some air conditioner action going.
erratic pattern under the bed sheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears.
There's air!
Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be?
It's air draft.
Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that puts sheets like this.
Expressing yourself through different bodies can be exciting. I love anything that
on the bed.
That is so nasty, bro.
Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there.
Yeah.
So either way, this video is truly disturbing.
Yeah, it is.
Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center.
Fake.
But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately.
It's fake!
The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens.
Get doxxed, loser.
Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay.
Okay.
And someone answers the phone.
Who?
This is what the 911 operators hear.
911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello?
It's just a prank call. Somebody broke into the funeral home and is faking a prank call on the police, man.
Hello? Hello?
Come on, man.
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home.
Uh-oh, we got some body cam footage?
But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off.
Imagine that.
No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
Bro, that's not what it's saying, bro.
So, just who made this call?
Man,
And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark.
2 more!
A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work.
Okay.
It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep.
Bro going
No
to
one
work at 4 something in the morning. Golly, grind set.
else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
What? It's a weird reflection of him walking by. It's a camera glitch of him walking by.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form
You notice how it looks like it's wearing the same exact stuff he's wearing?
seems to appear out of
Man,
nowhere,
get outta
quickly
here,
hurrying
man.
away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera.
That's exactly what it is, though.
So, just who or what is this?
It's a doppelganger? Bro, what? Are you kidding me? A doppelganger, huh? Chat, y'all believe in doppelgangers, bro? Get out of here, man. There ain't no way y'all believe in what? Yo, King Wolves with the 20 gifted subs. Yo, give me some W's for King Wolves with the 20 gifted. Appreciate you, King Wolves. W King Wolves, man. Appreciate that. Yes, I literally have one in my city. LOL. Yo, honey, dude. There's a difference between a doppelganger and somebody that just looks just like you. The lore behind doppelgangers is extremely different. Y'all remember that? Bro, I remember being a kid and hearing about the lore. It's like, oh, if you're ever in your house or if you're somewhere and you see your doppelganger, that means you're going to die soon and you're getting replaced. Y'all remember that, bro?
Scary videos.
No, I'm gone.
I'm
gone. Yeah, chat. Yeah, I have not been proven. I still haven't been proven otherwise. I haven't. Finish it. Man, this ain't gonna be none.
I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete...
Dude, I will never understand that all the time people in this chat type in Sam and Colby like that is proof of paranormal. Bro, it's all the same stuff. It's all fake. It is all fake. I hate to be the guy. Man, there were some people getting mad at me when we first started doing this, bro. Man, he ruined ghost videos for me. So you just want to keep living in blissful delusion for no reason? Bro, it's fake, bro. Look here. Look here. And just wait. I'm still, me and Moist are still gonna go ghost hunting. And you know what's gonna happen? Nothing. Yo, Peck with the 5 gifted. You know what I mean? And you know what's going to happen, chat? Absolutely nothing. You want to know why? Chat, you really want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because ghosts ain't real. And I tell you this. If ghosts are real, then no ghost videos are real. Because every single piece of ghost media ever is fake, bruh. And this is coming from somebody who watched Ghost Adventures growing up. With Zach Bagans, I loved it. Watched every episode. I wanted it to be real. Till one day I grew up, I'm like, man, this is all a bunch of garbage. Right? They ain't real, chat. They fake, bruh. And again, look, Ghost Hunters is staged. Every single video ever about Ghost is staged. Every one of them. Do y'all want to know the most compelling piece of ghost footage that I ever saw in my life that had me believing in ghosts to a certain point? There was a point in my life where I saw a specific piece of footage that made me believe in ghosts, and then I realized later this is just fake. I'll show it to you. This was a long time ago. Yo, Willis with the 5, Adam with the 5. Right here. Yep. This. Where's it at? This is so long ago. Oh my goodness. This right here, for a long, long time, I was like there when this was like popping off. This is a long time ago. Bro, I seen this, and for a long time, I was like, okay, ghosts are real. Right? Bro, Link just texted me, said, I remember you showing this to me and trying to convince me. But you gotta think, 14 years ago, and it's probably older than that. But it was a long time ago, man. But look here. This is ancient. Dude, this is old, bro.
Is that you? Making all that noise?
I remember the 2x4 falls over and the brick starts floating and gets thrown across the room.
Is that you? Making all that noise?
This is the room.
What room?
That we're talking about.
Is that you making all the noise?
Brick gone. You see the brick?
Making all the noise? Holy, oh my God, holy.
And dude, when I was younger, bro, I thought on everything I love, I thought this was like, this is proof right here. On everything I love, chat, this was my proof, bro. It was. But now that I'm grown up, it's like, oh, somebody was standing in the other side of the room and just pulled on it with some fishing string. I mean, come on. This had me cooked when I was a kid. I still remember him saying that too. Is that you making all that noise?
Is that you making all that noise?
Nothing against Zach though. Bro's a legend, not gonna lie.
What room? Is that you making all the noise? Holy, oh my God.
Oh no, bruh. This had me convinced when I was a kid, man. You know. Now I fear bricks in a dark room with only a night vision camera and a small flashlight. This gave me shivers. Nice that they were both conveniently pointing their lights exactly the right spot to capture this unplanned... True, though. True. They could have been, you know, when you think about it, yeah, they could have been shining that anywhere, right? Yo, blood with the 5. Not only the brick, but the boards and beams behind it were levitating and were flying around as well. Bro, get out of here. Bro, get out of here, man. But yeah, Chad, this was my proof, dude. Right? And I think out of all the Ghost Adventures episode, that's like the craziest thing that happened to him, right? If I remember right, this was so long ago. You know? Yeah? What do you think happens after death? I can tell you what doesn't happen after death. Let me tell you what doesn't happen after death. Here's what don't happen. You don't get stuck floating around in a 30 by 30 section, knocking cups off shelves and turning lights off and closing doors. That's what don't happen. Because I don't care what you believe in. You can believe in whatever you want to. But I can tell you one thing. After we dead, we ain't floating around in somebody's house. I flicked the light on. He's coming. Oh, look how scared he is. Oh, is that a bottle on the shelf? Float away. Man, get out of here. Could you imagine living your whole life and then after you die, that's what you're doing forever is floating around somebody's house, knocking stuff off shelves and stuff? Man, get out of here. Man, get out of here, bruh. Ain't no way. Right? Y'all know what I mean. Chad, would you like to do that after you die? Just float around? But for some reason, whenever the ghost dies, they can only float around one area. That's what don't make no sense. It's like, oh man, this house that was built on an ancient burial ground. That's why it's haunted. So the ghosts that are on the ancient burial ground can't leave the premises? Why not? Is that not logical? Be honest. Type 1 if I'm spitting. I'm telling you, man. It don't. Look at this coping. Yo, LawLX, I appreciate the 5,000 bits, but come on now. Can you please be serious? Please, I'm begging you. Now, I ain't hating on nobody's method or nothing. Hey, get your money making them ghost videos. But I'm here to tell you, buddy, it's all a bunch of baloney. Okay. Just wait, hey chat, I'm dead serious. I don't know exactly what day it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna pull up, and it's gonna be live. It ain't gonna be no video. I'm gonna be on live stream. I'm gonna look up, I'm gonna go to my phone. Most haunted places in Arkansas. Boop. I'm going to look up the address. I'm going to jump in the RV. I'm going to go there in the middle of the night. And I'm going to go into the most haunted. Oh, man. This is the Drench Closet. This is where 500 people died in this one room. They say the most evil spirits are in this room. And if you go in here, something's going to happen. I'm going to sit up in there butt naked and nothing's going to happen. What? 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa in Eureka Springs. Oh, is that the most haunted place in Arkansas? I think I've heard of that. 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa in Eureka Springs. Do you have to get them to let you go in there, or can you just walk in there? You got to book a room? Okay, it's fake. If it's some place that you got to book a room, I ain't going. I'm talking, I need a place that's abandoned that you just walk into. Think about it from a business standpoint. The people that own the place and that work there, a person books a room in apparently a haunted motel, you're going to